Guys, what's going on? It's Oregon Motorcycle, bringing you another awesome episode, coming to you straight out of Oregon City today, baby. Woohoo! Guys, today we're talking about motorcycle safety, and I'm going to show you a technique that could possibly save your life in the future. All you got to do is practice this technique, find an empty parking lot like we're in today, and that's it. So sit back and stay tuned. Alright guys, so you know there's a lot of debris on this too. So I'm going to tell you right now, if you guys have ABS and you maintain the bike in an upright position, you have nothing to worry about in this. And all we're doing is we're not even going to worry about the back brake in this video. We're just going to work into the front brake, and I just want you guys to practice some good, you know, stopping, and you know, try to get that 1 foot down or 2 foot down, whatever you're comfortable with. You know, it doesn't really matter. And the main thing I want to get across to you guys is I want you guys to be able to engage your ABS. And I know some of you guys are uncomfortable with doing that, and I'm going to tell you that if you guys have ABS on a bike, it's going to get you closer to your limits than a bike without your ABS. Now you can, okay, let's see, I'm going to work up to this about 20 miles an hour. Just going to load that front end up really good and squeeze into it. Now, you know, I didn't engage the ABS there, but this is how you work up to it, right? So you don't have to just go out there and slam on your brakes all of a sudden. Let's work into it a little bit and just squeeze that. Okay, now I felt the ABS engage a little bit on there because I squeeze into a little bit more. Another thing, you guys want to practice not just jabbing it. You guys want to squeeze into it, get that front end loaded, and then really get into it once the front end's loaded, like that. Okay, so I was able to get into that pretty good. I had the suspension loaded. The ABS didn't engage, but let's do that. And you guys see, it doesn't take much room. It doesn't take a large parking lot. Just someplace where you can, you know, and remember, the bike's going to be coming to a stop pretty quick, so make sure you have your balance and the bike's upright. Don't get off kilter because the bike does get heavy real quick. It's okay. I don't know what happened there. I kind of held the throttle. So again, on that, it didn't engage, but we're going to get a little quicker. We're going to go from about 30 miles an hour this time. Second gear, and we're going to squeeze the clutch. We're not going to worry about shifting or anything. All right, right there. So, and maybe I jabbed into it a little too much, and like I said, there's debris on the road, so I can feel the ABS like kicking in and kicking out, and so it could be due to the debris. I think I scared that car there. All right, let's try this again. Okay, I was on the back brake there too, and I could feel both the front and the back kicking in. So by doing this, you guys, and working up to this, what this is going to do is it's going to get you familiar with like the braking point, I guess you could say. Okay, it's going to get you familiar to where that is, to where that's going to feel like. And you guys can do this in, didn't lock up there. You guys can do this in wet conditions. I like to practice in wet conditions, and you can do it on hot days like this, cold days like this. When it's colder, you guys can feel the tires skip a little bit more, you know. And for those of you without ABS, you guys can get to this limit. I did a video. If you guys haven't seen it, check it out. It's posted up here in the top. You can lock up the front tire of a street bike and get out of it. It's not something I'm going to recommend that you guys do. Ooh. Okay, that was a good solid, suspension was loaded, and the ABS did not engage. And you guys are gonna, if you guys are doing these exercises, you guys are gonna feel a difference when the ABS engages. So for instance, if you have your suspension loaded and you really mash into the lever, you're gonna get a lot more out of your brake. Or if you just jab it and kind of like just squeeze it all of a sudden, your ABS is gonna engage a lot quicker. And that's because you don't have all the weight loaded up on the front suspension yet. So, all right, So that ABS was getting in there. I got into the suspension a little bit more, or I got into the lever a little bit more that time. So you guys see what, you know, we're just doing circles and stopping, right? And anyway, I got the brake warm now. It's really responsive right now. It's in a sweet spot. Sweet spot. This is, like I'm saying, you guys, this is simple, stupid maneuvers that you guys can do. And I'm gonna tell you, like, I'm just gonna tell you from firsthand experience, doing these kind of maneuvers are gonna help you become a better, safer rider, because you're gonna know how to control your machine. I was just watching Moto Madness this morning. Guy rammed right into the back of a truck, you know, and you wonder, like, you know, are they just panicking and mashing the back brake? You know, you know, I've done it before. I've panicked and mashed that back brake, and I'm trying to do all these stops for you guys without using the back brake, just to show you. And especially for you sport bike riders, this is probably a controversial subject or whatever, but I don't even use the back brake unless I'm in like parking lot or wet conditions on a sport bike, because I think when you're in a... Okay, so the ABS on that one was engaging in the beginning, and then I let back a little bit, let the suspension load up a little bit more, and I was able to squeeze in a lot more. So, and that was a longer stop. And you guys, this is stuff that, like I'm saying, this is really good stuff to use in your regular street riding, or if you're riding twisties or whatever. Because, like, I'm experiencing these things and I'm learning from the experience. Like, if I can feel the ABS kicking in too quick, then hey, maybe I should let off a little bit, let it get some more weight up front, and then I can mash back into that. Because I'm telling you guys, once you get the front end of these motorcycles loaded up, you can literally just mash into the front brake. And with these sport bike riders without ABS, you know, it'll go over on itself, right? So just be aware of that. Ease into it, get it loaded up. Oh, you know what there is? There's a little bump there that I'm hitting, or something right there, that's kicking in the ABS, and then it's letting it off. So anyways, do a stop from the other side. That was a good one, and I can feel the ABS kicking right there. It goes on a rock or something. All right, this is fun stuff. Especially, I kind of like doing this in the debris. Whew, tongue tied there. You know, it adds more elements to it. So, anyways, guys, if you guys like this episode, hit the like button. Go out and practice this stuff. Become a better rider by practicing. You know, I always talk about, if you guys know me personally, I always talk about practicing in parking lots like this, because I feel it's really, really beneficial for your street riding and your twisty riding. You know, I've just learned so much from practicing in parking lots. Just stupid stuff from, like, just stopping, learning how to stop your motorcycle properly, come to a stop fast, do turns. You guys can literally practice dragging a knee in a parking lot just like this, okay? So the sky's the limit when it comes to parking lot practice. So if you guys like this video, hit that like button. If you guys are not subscribed, hit that subscribe button. You guys know I'm on my way to 100,000 subscribers, coming to you straight out of Oregon City, baby. Oregon Motorcycle. Till next time, folks, have a good day.